Alright, real quick guys, same thing here. Got another keg. Make sure there's no pressure. Alright. Push down that lid. That lid off. I'm gonna do this, fill this with hot water. Fill this whole thing with hot water about halfway. Shake it about, do that a couple times, give it a really good rinse in some really hot water. Fill it with sanitizing solution. We'll make another solution out of some of the stuff that's in there. And oh crap, I'm doing this whole video in one take because one, I don't have time to really be messing with videos on YouTube because I got things to do. Two, I'm not really much of a video guy, but I figured since I opened a YouTube channel for Epic Beer Dude, I'm gonna go ahead and just put this on video since this is kind of my christening, my first kegging experience. I've just been bottling, so this is gonna be awesome. Fill this up and we'll come back when we're done with it. Alright, our final rinse. Just shake it about. Relieve the pressure. Make sure you relieve the pressure. Okay, whenever. It's going to be impossible to get this thing off out of it. Make sure you relieve the pressure whenever you put hot water in or whenever you do anything really. Keep that a habit. And then we'll pour this hot rinse out. So, freaking keg smoking hot, dude. We're gonna fill this up with a lukewarm solution, kind of on the cooler side, and then put sanitizer in it, just like we did. And we'll fill the sanitizer up to the top. We'll pour a little bit out and put it in a smaller container. Put our stuff in, our smaller items in, and we'll go from there. All right, guys. So. My keg over here is almost filled up with water and sanitizer. I'm going to use my little handy dandy gallon jug. Holy crap, are we going to overflow? Alright, hold on. Okay, we're filling this up with sanitizer. So this is full now, let it overflow a little bit. Cool, like that. I like to get it all the way to the top. So I'm going to top off both of these kegs. My other keg over here, of course. Top that off. Okay, so it's just all the way to the rim. There's nothing that's in there that's not being touched. Okay. So now we're going to take our handy dandy, just our gallon jug. It's always good to have a gallon jug. I said I was going to pour some of that sanitizer out of there and use it in this solution, but I'm not going to. What I'm going to do is just put a gallon of water here. Actually, a gallon and a half. So, what we say about iodophor is it's 1 teaspoon, right? And of course, the woman that bakes in my house took my teaspoon away. So it's 1 teaspoon for every gallon and a half of water. That gives us 12 parts per million. That's what they require for homebrew. So, got a gallon in there, a gallon and a half. I only have these half teaspoon deals. So we're going to put 2 of these half teaspoons, which equals 1 teaspoon, duh, thank you. Spread it around. It'll get around. The water's moving from the pour. So, got a whole teaspoon and a gallon and a half of water. Got the right proportion. And then I just like to rinse the little spoon deal in the water so we get all of that off and all of that in there, okay? So we got 2 kegs, all right, being sanitized, filled to the top, so everything on the inside is being sanitized. On this keg, the second keg, we need to take the CO2 in off and you're out, off. Okay, that's that. These 2 parts. put them in our sanitizer solution. Okay, we'll take the beer line, and that's too big for that, so we'll put that in the keg. Okay. Then our lids. I don't know where the hell my other lid went. Really? Okay. The 2 deals from the other keg. Put that in. We want to put the lid in from the other keg, the O-ring, and the pressure relief valve. Alright? Here's our other lid. Same thing here, we're just going to unscrew the pressure relief valve, throw that in the solution, our O-ring in here. Okay? Okay, everything's being sanitized. It's fully sanitized, it's all fully submerged. I like that. So I'm just gonna leave that in there. The first keg looks like it's been sitting there long enough. We've got sanitizer coming out of the tops of those, so that's really cool. I don't know if you can see that, but yeah. See, we've got sanitizer all the way up, so that it's coming out of the in and outlets. What we're gonna do is we're gonna go and pour this out and pour some of it out. We'll run some CO2 through it just to clean the line a little bit. The gas line. See, I don't even know what the hell I'm doing. I'm just this is not even planned. All right, so we're gonna take this out. We're gonna pour some sanitizer out. We're gonna connect the lines back up, and we'll run some CO2 through the line and get this beer line sanitized. This, just to make sure that that stuff got in there. I'm sure it did because it's been submerged and upside down and the whole thing. But we're gonna do that right now and just run some through that line, and we'll pour the sanitizer out, let it dry, and go start friggin' siphoning. Alrighty.